It's functional pistol defense. Because I tell you, there's a lot of pistol defense out there that when we test it, it doesn't really hold up very well. All right, so most of this is from Krav Maga. But we add, you'll see later when we really add the BJJ element into it, how it all blends together. So the first thing, what I'm going to show you is a little bit standing, because in BJJ self-defense, you have the standing pistol defenses. And there are some principles that need to be followed, just like when you're doing a submission on somebody. Say you're doing an arm bar. You need certain principles. You need to control the person. You need to take the slack out of the joint. And you need to do it in a way where they can't just easily put slack back in it and recover from it, right? And then you take the joint to its maximum extension. So that's a couple of the principles. Here, principle on pistol defense, number one. So first of all, I want to just say, Israel here, he generally, can I just tell you, Israel Cruz, I mean, okay. Yeah, he's not going to want to hear this. War hero. I mean, unbelievable. Okay, no, really, Israel was an Army Ranger, Green Beret. He served, unbelievable. I could go on, but he doesn't want me to talk about it. But really, I mean, this guy's exceptional, like phenomenal, and I appreciate so much what you did for us. Put himself at great peril. He's also a NYPD Tactical Training Unit instructor, so he trains the NYPD, and when things go bad, he's in charge of that Tactical Training Unit as well. So, amazing. So now I'm going to tell Israel to hold the pistol in an incorrect manner. Okay, he's like, oh God, it's terrible. Okay, so people are going to be like, oh, that guy doesn't know how to hold a gun. Oh, yes, he does. So here's the point. If Israel puts his finger along the frame like he should for safety and ability to move that finger onto the trigger quickly, when we're doing our defenses, he may end up getting his finger injured. I might inadvertently injure the finger as I'm doing the disarm. The other thing here is if he puts his finger in the trigger, same thing, as you take it off, there's a good chance that thing's going to get stuck there and it's very, very painful. So when we do our practice, what we do is we just hold underneath, even though it's not correct, we hold underneath for the safety of the feeder, okay, the first person playing the bad guy. So here are the principles now, okay? I'm going to put it like this. Number one is what? Is get out of the line of fire while you control the line of fire. So I'm just going to put that into one, control the line of fire. And that means grabbing the barrel of the gun and moving it so you're no longer in line of fire. Now, if you do this well enough and you become good enough at it, you can also be aware of where you're pointing that gun. You know, if you're here and your loved ones are right there, you probably don't want to do that, even though that's a very high percentage technique to get that out of the line of fire. You're probably going to have to go up or something so that they're not in the line of fire. And I'm just saying, I'm giving you some basic principles, because there are a lot of things to think about here. There are a lot of techniques. Just like in Jiu-Jitsu, you go, okay, side control. You put your chest over here and you go like this, okay, side control. But you know, it's years and years and years of study to understand the intricacies of it and be able to flow with somebody and go to a position on somebody who's resisting. You actually have to relate to what's happening in the moment, not just do some set technique. You have to feel how they're moving. Same thing here, very important. So first, control the line of fire so you don't get shot, okay? Now, great, there are a lot of techniques. A lot of people do this technique where they go here, they push it in, we'll move right here, they push it in and they start punching, right? Then they come in and they do disarms or whatever. There are a whole bunch of different ways to do the disarm in here, a bunch of different disarms. But the idea is you grab, you punch to weaken the grip, and then you take it away, okay? Now, in testing, and that's like some Krav Maga, that's a thing. Other Krav Maga has a different method, and this is the one I use because I train Krav Maga, I'm an instructor and all. I feel that it's just a better solution, because when we do it under pressure and with resistance, it works very, very, very well. And what it is when I go here, that's number one, control the line of fire. Number two is control the retraction. Because if somebody has you here and you move the gun, you know what they're going to do? It would pull his gun away. Anybody's going to do that. They're just going to rip that thing right out of your hand. This is not a great grip. You don't have a great grip here. If he pulls it back, not even using his other hand to clear like he would, it's going to come out. And now what? You know, some people go, well, that's why we punch him. You know, it's like, come on. If you watch MMA, have you ever seen somebody get punched and not go down? Of course, happens all fight. Just because you punch somebody doesn't mean, one, you're going to hit him well, you're going to hit him accurately, and even if you do, it doesn't mean it's going to have the effect you want, especially the guys on drugs or something, right? So we have to, again, not rely on pain compliance. We want to use physiological compliance. So, one, control the retraction. How do I do that? There's two parts to it, actually. One is we're going to grab the back corner of the gun, right behind the slide there. Bang. If it's a revolver, same thing, right back in here. And you might have, actually, if it has a hammer, you might even be able to hold the hammer so it doesn't fire. It's hammerless. Hopefully, on a revolver, you have a hold of the cylinder, but it may still go, so you have to deal with that. So that's two, control the retraction. Why? Because when he pulls back now, it's harder for him to pull it out of my grip. So now I have it, but I'm continuing to control the line of fire. Okay, but third part, very important, is forward pressure. Because this grip will only keep him from pulling this out of my grip for a short period of time. He's going to keep running back and he'll finally get it out. The more extended I am, the harder it is to hold on. So when it comes out, and notice I'm slipping my head at the same time. I'm not just going here. I'm pushing and slipping simultaneously. If he goes from about right there, you can see it right at the same time so that I get offline. Now, once we're here, forward pressure. I'm going to be driving forward so that it's hard for him to get out. See that? So we go here with one. I'm coming in. Hard for him to get out. Then, the last part of it is the disarm. So, control the line of fire, control the retraction, forward pressure, disarm. Notice also when he's feeding me, he's not, see if he goes here, I go, he actually moves back because that's what someone's going to do. We want to make sure someone's acting like they actually would. They don't just go like that and let you take the disarm, you know, do this, you hold it out there and do one of these disarms. Because look, back. You're supposed to let go. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the disarm. There we go. You know.